Winning is not about the trophy and the accolades. It's about the grind. It's about the obstacles. It's about the challenges. It's about the pain. The reason I know so much about winning is because I've had to deal with so much losing. Everybody wants to win, but in order to know how to win, you gotta know how to lose, because you're going to lose more than you're going to win. But what do you gain from it? You've trained some of the greatest of the greatest: Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, Charles Barkley, Dwayne Wade. So you know something about winning. You know something about sustained winning over time. Your mind has to immediately shift back because now you've felt and tasted something that you can only get through winning. Are you willing to do it again? That was one of Kobe's favorite words when it related to winning. He said, "You have to be obsessed with whatever your win is. Be all in." Three greatest lessons I've learned from Michael: competing, accountability, and then winning at all levels. What does that mean? You just don't win in one arena. You win in your sports, you win in business, you win in your personal life. Other people win because you win. It isn't just about you. It's about being able to pull the team and show them what it feels like to win. And this isn't about playing basketball like Michael Jordan did, or the late great Kobe Bryant or Dwayne Wade. This is about having the mindset to win. When you fail, your feelings give you excuses. Your mind makes you more resilient. Look at Kobe. His first playoff series, he had a horrible game and shot like 4 or 5 straight air balls. He could have come back next year making excuses. But he said, "That's on me." He owned that moment. He had to prove to himself that he could overcome it. Michael Jordan was told, "Don't go to North Carolina, you'll never play." But he went out to prove to himself that he belonged there. I always say, you can have fear, but you can't have doubt. Opportunity. You have an opportunity of a lifetime. When you realize that, you play different. When I dropped out of high school and started speaking at a church, I picked up the mic at 16. It wasn't the best speech, but I knew, I can do this. I had an opportunity. When you have an opportunity, why give 80%? Why give 70%? Why not give 120%? You can't always control if the ball goes in or how your body responds, but you can always control your effort. Wake up every day and give 120%. Don't just rely on talent. There's the guy who's gifted and thinks it's automatic. But you're gifted. Humble yourself. Pride comes before a fall. You may get it, but right now, what? You don't have it. Not yet. Skill and will are different. You were born with skill. Will keeps you there. So when you play, compete. I'm a high school dropout. My father wasn't around. But I discovered I had a gift, and I learned your gift makes room for you. If I perfect it, I can eat, and so can my kids. From today on, whatever your best game is, play it every time. I know it's cold, but are you courageous enough to step into uncharted territory? Can you disappear for the next 30 days? That's 720 hours dedicated to the future, where focus goes, energy flows. Too much of your energy is going to Netflix, distractions, entertainment, things that don't feed your destiny. Walk away from everything. Life knocked you down, but you survived. How tired are you of being where you are? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to give up? Who are you willing to let go of? Everyone wants success. Everyone wants the mountaintop. But no one wants to sacrifice. Can you say no to what hurts you? Can you say no to distractions? Can you say no to people who only support you when you're winning? Why are you here? What are you going to do about it? You have a purpose, a destiny, people to meet, rooms to walk into, tables to sit at. Are you bold enough to write down what's killing you? Can you shut down for 30 days? 720 hours to become someone new. You got one life. Rain, sleet, snow. The time is now. You need to be good at pattern recognition. Why is Amazon successful? Convenience. Tom Brady at 43 can do what others can't because of pattern recognition. First, recognize. Then, utilize. Then, create. Anyone can learn anything if it matters enough. Your drive needs to be bigger than just yourself. It should include your family, your mission, your community. That's the source of real strength and vitality. Sometimes life seems complicated, but the key is to simplify it until it becomes something you do daily. Build momentum. Day 1, day 2, day 3. What was hard becomes easy. Simplicity is the path to growth. Never settle for a life without passion. There is always more to learn, to give. You must wire yourself to grow and give. That leads to fulfillment. No matter your career, you will feel alive. A year ago, people were hopeful. Vaccines were rolling out, maybe the end of the pandemic. But now, many feel hopeless. No New Year's resolutions, no direction. They've developed learned helplessness, but nothing is permanent. Finances, relationships, struggles, they aren't the whole story. Shake it off. Move your body. Reclaim your energy. When you raise your state emotionally, mentally, and physically, you remember who you are. New answers come. There's a Batman cartoon where Bruce Wayne forgets he's Batman. He feels stuck. But when he remembers who he is, he fights his way out. Identity is everything. You define yourself. Start where you are. Do what's in front of you. Keep growing. Discover what ignites your soul. Every few years, we question everything. Either you commit and grow stronger or change directions. Growth is life. Without it, you suffer. Everything changes. Everything ends. That truth should make you appreciate today and believe what comes next is better if you make it so. Most of us are conditioned to avoid risk, but happiness is tied to one word: progress. 3 words for you: shut it down, log out, disconnect. Evaluate where you are. I know you're tired, weary, confused. You're bleeding in invisible places, but if you shut it down, you can begin to heal. You're on the edge of the greatest move in your life. It takes faith to jump, faith to walk away from the familiar, faith to chase your destiny. Disappear for 30 days. The first person you need to influence is you. You can't lead others if you haven't led yourself. Write your plan. Disappear. You've survived being buried alive. Are you radical enough to chase what you believe is yours? Are you brave enough to step into purpose? Crazy enough to disappear for 30 days and come back transformed? Can you suffer now so you can live like a champion later? You will stay where you are until you remove the leeches in your life. Go through your contacts. Who's draining your time and energy? Who's reconditioning you to live below your purpose? Cut the ties. Find people who elevate you. Write down every name who hasn't fed your purpose, who's lied, betrayed, faked their support. Identify what's broken you, kept you broke, kept you anxious. Your DNA has been reshaped by people beneath your purpose. There's nothing wrong with loving people, but stop making business moves with people who don't hustle like you. The rewards come publicly for what you did privately. Reflect, reevaluate, and get back to the grind. Go through the process, run through the rain, dance in the snow, breathe deep, step into the cold unknown. You are too comfortable. Cross over, disappear for 30 days, come back and shock the world. Who you are today got you here, but to go further, you must reinvent yourself. You can't carry brokenness into your future. You must walk in whole, focused, and ready. Then go back for the people who believed in you. You're broken, you're anxious, maybe even suicidal. You've lost people. But if you are tired of where you are, bold enough, crazy enough, courageous enough, then shut it down. You've talked enough, posted enough, shared enough. Now it's time to put in the work. Disappear for 30 days. Come back, shock the world.